Hi, I'm Colin Wendell from CHANGECARS and All Things Motoring. I am, of course, with Alan R. from MotorMatters.
Yeah, the team back together.
The team is back together. This is a very exciting day. We're doing something completely different. We're in a secret location in Johannesburg, and we're
In a studio.
In a studio.
Yeah.
We have two cars, two brand new Mercedes models that we are going to go through and show you.
What's more exciting is the fact that these haven't been launched yet.
No.
This is pre-launch, sneak preview that Mercedes South Africa have arranged specially for us
They have indeed.
and laid on.
Now, the first car we're going to be looking at is the E-Class. Now, of all the cars in the Mercedes-Benz lineup, the E-Class is arguably the most aspirational.
It's also the quintessential work, you know.
Yeah.
Really,
But
in our lifetime.
But what makes it, I think, so aspirational is it is also achievable. So it's a statement of personal achievement, but it's also price achievable. The big thing is the current E-Class is so well appointed, so luxurious, so full of safety tech, so full of other tech spec. The question is, what do you do to make the E more E? And we're now going to unveil the car, and we're going to ask Justin Jacobs from Mercedes-Benz to tell us why this E is more E. Take it away. Look at that.
Okay. Justin, welcome. Nice to see you. Hello,
Justin,
thank you for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
Here it is.
Why is this E more E?
So I think what has happened here is we've personified the E-Class. We've taken it up many a level. I think, before the S-Class has always been the pinnacle of our range, and it still is. Hot on its heels, this is baby. From a design perspective, we've looked to the future. We'll notice the new LED headlights, the new design in headlights. We've got the LED grille. It's a conversation started. It's a statement. When you arrive at your office, when you arrive outside that fancy restaurant with your missus, people are going to notice you. And I think also finished with this optional AMG line trim package. It looks sporty, it's aggressive, still elegant with the capital E.
Something else that Merck have done for so long is you always introduce new tech, new electronics, everything on S-Class.
Yes.
And then you always bring it down the line. I'm sure you've done it again, haven't you?
Yes, there is a whole lot of new things on this car from a safety perspective, from an entertainment perspective, from a design perspective, that is standout features. So for example, if you look at the side panel over here, you've got these pop-out door handles, which absolutely look amazing. And then they're illuminated as well. Light touch action. I think from the side profile, you'll notice that from the rear back, it really does look like an S-Class. Let you guys in on a little secret here.
Yeah.
So the E-Class starts. Can I tell them?
Well, you're allowed to tell us.
Okay. E-Class starts at just over 1.3 million.
What?
And
Okay, perspective. S-Class starts it.
it's just over 2 million.
That's a big gap.
But guys, I want to show you something that's really cool
Okay.
on this car. And in order to do that, I would need one of you guys can fight it over, to just unlock it for me. Just have a look at these rear tail lights.
Oh, well.
No.
Does that pattern look familiar?
I think I've seen that somewhere.
Yeah.
I think I've seen it somewhere before.
Yeah.
It's also nice, Alan, for all of your for your luggage capacity needs.
No, hang on. Can I do
Can
my
you
thing?
get in?
Can I do my thing?
Can you get in?
It's a
I put no there.
Okay, he's in the boot.
No, this is a 2 Allen boot.
Is this a two? This is
That's
a
the I would rate a 2 Allen
It'll be a
boot.
2 Allen.
Should we just close it
That's
and
it.
leave it?
Yeah.
No, my legs there already. Official Allen rating, 2 Allen boot.
2 Allen boot.
Yeah.
And then, obviously you don't want to break a sweat closing the boot. So this is the the exterior. And also, when looking at the rear, you'll notice this swooping arch windscreen, which is reminiscent of the S-Class.
Yes.
And like I said, the rear doors...
200.
Yes,
So this is the entry level.
Yeah. You also get the E220 inside.
Okay. And that's what you're bringing in.
Well, that's available as well. So currently on offer in South Africa, we have the E200 with 150 kilowatts, 320 Newton meters, and a 48-volt mild hybrid system.
Right.
And then we also have the E220D, which has 145 kilowatts but 440 Newton meters.
Now, base spec, because Mercedes has an infinite number of package options that go on that go onto the cars. So, what is the base spec?
So your base spec would be your Avantgarde, which has a lot of the features that this car has. This car does have a few extras.
Right.
So in terms of money, this vehicle is extensively spec'd. A product guy went and clicked on everything, and he has literally just informed me, for this specific car, we're looking at about 1.8 million.
So you're looking
Still well under
And I think for what you are getting, for 1.8 million rand,
But you said it starts at 1.3.
starts at 1.3. So like I said, we've put everything on here,
Right.
so that when you guys get an extensive test of this car, you can definitely play around with all the bells and whistles.
So
But I think
let's have a look at what's on this car.
let's get inside.
Okay, fantastic.
Alan, do you remember way back when Cinerama first opened and there was a curved
The wide screen curve.
wide
Yeah, oh yeah.
and everybody got so excited.
Yeah.
Have you seen the
Yeah.
screens on
Reminiscent.
this car?
Well, hang on. Before you even go there, you see the screen here?
Yes.
I've got a screen over here. Now, I should be sitting in the back seat and you should be chauffeur driving me right now. But seeing as I'm here,
I should be chauffeur driving
What?
you.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, right.
But
Hey
listen,
guys, before you fight each other about who should be chauffeur driving who,
yeah. But I want to know something. I've got a screen in front of me here.
Yeah.
Can I control him with it?
Nobody can
Nobody
can control me.
Do you know Colin? You can't control Colin. But
Yeah,
what
but
you-
that's my point.
What
I mean,
you
can I-
what you can control.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I think he can control you because he can change your music.
Ah.
He can set your navigation. He
You
can
see?
change your radio station. He can download third-party apps and have access to them, so you can play some games.
Colin, you've just
I
been beaten.
don't-
You have just been beaten.
I
pal.
don't think I'm going to take anybody in this car.
I think we need him back in the boot.
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty, guys. So what we have here is
Yeah.
Mercedes-Benz Super Screen. So we have an individual driver display, and we have the two very large, very clear, very high definition screens for the driver and the passenger. We also have the latest Mercedes-Benz MBUX system. So you'll notice the icons are bigger. They look more like what we'd find on a smartphone. So keeping all that
Does it
technology.
still interrupt you though if you say the dreaded M word?
So what's very interesting on this car is that has been updated.
Right.
So earlier on, I was connecting my phone and I just said, hey, I'd like to connect my phone to someone else in the studio. And the car actually said, can I help you with that? So in terms of prompting,
Right.
it's become more natural and it's become more of an assistant than something that you command.
But it's still, hey, Mercedes.
It would do a, hey, Mercedes, do
How
something.
may I help you?
Can you make Alan
Can you say
disappear?
that again, please? In order to use this service, you need online voice control.
We're going to have to
Please
get
check
online
your
voice control
Mercedes
to
settings.
get
See,
Alan
Colin.
involved.
Not going to beat me that way.
We tried. Guys, something else that you would notice is, look, I know the two of you gents are elderly, but you're not having a medical issue. The lights are flashing. And that is our new 4D sound experience. So
Oh,
with
wow, yeah?
the surround sound Burmeister system, you have the 4D system. So not only do you get surround sound,
Okay.
you'll notice that your seats are vibrating a bit
Vibrating,
Yeah.
to the beat of the site, and so are the lights. This system can be turned off, so if you find it a little bit too youthful, but I personally think it's interesting, and I reckon if you're coming home late from a business meeting and you're a bit tired, you can really immerse yourself in
Yeah.
your favorite tunes.
Oh, it's a real wake up. That's for
It's
sure.
really cool.
Okay. all of this is well and good. What will she do? How fast does it go? What is up front of me right now?
So, as mentioned up front, as this is the E200, so it's the same motor that is found in other of our 200 series.
There's no changes.
There's no changes to that. But it does have a 48-volt mild hybrid system. And in terms of the driving and power, I think we need to leave that for the launch.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is that when you are driving and you're exploiting the performance that this car has, you don't really need to rush to a business meeting, because on top of the dashboard there's a camera. So I know you guys always do your own camera work, but right now we have a camera in the car.
Wow. Okay.
So this is for, I mean, I know you gents are very busy and you're forever on meetings and Teams meetings and Zoom meetings. And let's say we are stuck in dreaded Joburg traffic and you just can't get to the office in time. You can very easily jump on a Zoom meeting and take it in the car.
I presume that doesn't work while the car is in motion.
No.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
so is it-
safety
no?
first.
So not while you...
Not while it's in motion.
Okay, but now another question. I see it saying the storage menu. So I can plug in and I can save this.
Yes.
So I could use it for my filming
You
purposes.
could use it for your filming purposes.
Yeah. And a segment of the video where inside the car I can then do this.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And another nice feature
Yeah.
is obviously this side of the steering wheel controls this screen and this side of the steering wheel controls that screen.
There, right. And these are the haptic switches.
These are the haptic
Yeah.
switches.
Okay.
What's also quite nice is when the vehicle is on, you can actually control the air vents via the screen to set the optimal direction. You know how difficult it is in summer. We get into a car, it's hot, and now the air's not blowing on your face and you're getting hot, you're getting frustrated. Once you've sat in the seat, the car picks up who you are and where you are. And it will automatically adjust the air vents to the optimal position to make sure you stay cool or warm.
Okay. So it's got all the tech. That's the bottom line. It's
all
got
the tech.
Now, I'm assuming you're going to extend the range over a period. So we'll get 6 cylinders, we'll get AMGs, etc.
So,
Or am I jumping?
can you guys keep a secret?
Of course we can.
We'll be getting the AMG model
Right.
in 2025, but don't tell anybody.
No.
They have cut
Yeah.
hair. They have.
I think they cut.
Yeah.
But,
Okay,
okay, but
No, we
right.
won't say
won't-
anything
yeah.
about the AMG in 2025.
Okay.
Perfect. Don't say anything about the AMG in 2025.
Right. Now, the only thing that is left
Yeah.
is I need to drive this car. So please, will you make that happen?
Let's see what we can do.
Awesome.
Notice he's being evasive as usual.
Yeah.
Then PR speaks so well.
Yeah, that's for
Alan,
sure.
isn't there something that you want to have a look at that's here today as well?
I heard there's something else, you know. Yeah, the rumors fly.
There are rumors. I think we should
The
go.
rumors fly. And you know what? He's the old one. I'm the younger one here. It's more my style.
I'm still the pretty one.
Now, this is my car, okay? Justin told us there's something that suits my style way better than yours.
I think
Okay.
I think he was just winding
No,
me away.
I think you can get out a camera right now. See what is this car? What exactly is it? Because I've heard rumors of it. Exactly. This is me. This is my style. Come on. I mean, don't tell me I don't look perfect like that. Just like this. Coupe life. Sporty. Fancy. The only thing that's missing here is, and we'll have to ask Justin. Justin, before we go any further, where's the convertible version?
It's coming.
When?
It'll be here for summer.
Will it? Next. Okay. You know why I'm asking?
Because you have long luscious hair that you want
Because
blowing in the
not
wind.
seen often on camera, I need the wind in my hair. Okay.
We'll edit that bit out.
But
So
now,
guys-
tell us, what is this baby?
This is the new CLE,
Okay.
an amalgamation of the C-Class Coupe and the E-Class Coupe.
Okay.
So you've got C-Class size,
Right.
E-Class similarities in the styling, but on the interior, a bit more luxurious, a bit more Mercedes,
Yeah.
a bit more executive. So it kind of fits perfectly in the middle of what those two cars offered.
Right.
Presented to you today, this is the flagship, the CLE 300 with 4MATIC all-wheel drive.
Okay.
190 kilowatts, 400 Newton meters, and all-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive, 9-speed auto.
9-speed.
As so now this is still the 2-liter,
Yes.
which you guys, but the top spec. Well,
Top spec.
Yeah, the upper spec.
Yes.
Because of course you get the special
We
ones,
get-
but let's not go there now.
You also get the CLE in 200 guys.
Right.
Both vehicles have 48 volt mild hybrid, which adds a bit more kilowatts and 200 Newton meters for
Yeah.
when you need it. From a styling perspective, guys, I think Mercedes-Benz has really hit the nail on the head.
Standard with AMG pack. Am I
It's
right?
standard with the AMG line. And I think that again emphasizes where we're positioning this car. It's dynamic, it's sporty, but just Mercedes.
On positioning, why would you need something that slots in between C and E?
So I think, Colin, from a market perspective, right, having a C-Class coupe and an E-Class coupe, the market is really pushing for SUVs, and we know this. So bringing it down a bit, making it more simplified for the customer.
So there's no more C-Class.
There's no more C-Class coupe, no
No
more
more
E-Class, no more E-Class coupe.
This is middle point. Yeah.
We've merged
Yeah.
best of those cars together
Right.
to create this. And we're very excited about this because this is not like the E-Class that we looked at earlier, which is an upgrade of an existing model. This is a brand new model for Mercedes-Benz. It's a brand new badge, CLE.
It's yet another what I call micro niche in the market because you've gone between two.
And again, guys, I think we've come in very aggressive with our pricing.
Okay.
Like the E-Class, this starts at just over 1.3 million.
What? Now come
And this one is around 1.4
for the 300
for the 300 with the 4MATIC. So it's
with
very
AMG line kit.
with AMG line kit.
Wow.
Very aggressive in terms of pricing, and I think you've hit the nail on the head.
It really is.
You might have.
We got to do the Allen test. Okay.
Got to do the Allen test at the very end. But you know, Alan, before we do that, I just want to point out what you're like is a sloping roofline with these very strong rear haunches.
Yeah.
I think it adds a bit of dynamism to the styling. It's very avant-garde in its approach, but yet dynamic as well.
Very much so. I mean, that is aggressive. That very much. And geez, I love these black alloys.
If we have a look here,
Right.
have you driven the GLC coupe?
Yes.
You've driven the GLC coupe. You notice the similarities
Yeah. Yeah.
in the rear design?
It's all rear. The lighting.
That is a C coupe element coming through. So the GLC and the CLE
Okay.
share a similar. So could it be the perfect two-car garage? You tell me. But something I want to show you, which is really cool. There we go.
Right.
Push that unlock button. Have a look at these rear tail lights.
The signature.
The signature. It just blends in beautifully. And I'm pretty sure, man. I'm pretty sure we get you in there.
It's a bit of a tight entry, but come on.
You did sign the indemnity form.
I did.
There we go. There he is in. Yep.
So one,
It's a 1 Allen.
1.5. I'll even give it that much.
1.5
Because it's pretty deep. Yeah. 1.5 Allen feet.
1.5 Allen.
But I'm probably going to need help getting out of here.
Pull on this. Back seats fold down.
Back seats. Okay. Well, that's a good feature as well.
What?
Look, coupes or selfish cars,
Exactly.
right? That's what I want to have a look at in a moment. Hey, Colin. I feel at home here. You know that.
you look quite at home.
I really-
But
I think
it
this suits me.
really is.
This
quite-
suits you.
Yeah.
I can see it, Alan.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, this is my style. I've got one complaint.
Yeah.
You should know I hate red cars. Absolutely hate red cars.
So sorry.
Okay.
Luckily, we have an entire color palette for you to choose from.
I'm quite sure. So when you give me my long-term test car for 6 months, you'll give me a different color, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, but the convertible, not the
We
coupe.
will give you the convertible.
Right.
So, guys,
You heard him, eh?
one thing you'll notice on the car here is
Yeah.
the interior does look familiar.
Very
It
much.
does look
yeah.
like a C-Class.
Yeah.
And that's because this is, like I said, a mix of E-Class and C-Class.
Right.
The seats, however, are very different to anything you get on a C-Class. These are more sportier. think they're more elegant. They hug you better.
Very comfortable.
They're very comfortable. They're stylish.
Yeah.
But what we've done on the interior is we have enhanced a few touch points. So you'll notice on the dashboard, it's leather stitched. You'll notice that the ambient lighting is constantly changing to put you in a good mood or just keep things fresh. And I think visually it really works well. We also have the latest MBUX system, like on the E-Class, with the new icons.
It's the whole upgraded system.
The whole upgraded system.
Okay.
But still familiar to...
Yeah, and this massive tablet screen over here. I mean, yeah, it really... But what I also like is, for the size of the vehicle, you've got this very wide center console here, which literally cocoons your driver's cockpit from
The passenger.
the character that I've got next to me, you know?
If you look at the screen, it is slightly angled towards it.
Yes.
To allude to... Where the E-Class was very flat.
Correct.
This alludes to being a more driver-focused vehicle. Your steering wheel is also a lot thicker. It's a bit smaller.
Yeah, it's much smaller.
It's a racier
It's a bit
steering.
more racier.
Yeah.
Look, this car, and I can, especially the 300 version, just speaks to me of what's a coupe about? It's got to be sporty. Inherently, it has to be a sporty vehicle.
Yeah.
So you've got that extra performance. Not that the 200's lacking in any way, but also I'm very surprised to hear the relatively small price difference between the 200 and 300. And I've noticed you've done that with the GLCs as well.
Yeah.
Where you seem to have closed that gap a bit.
Yes.
There used to be much bigger steps.
Yeah.
So if this was me, it would be 300, I'll be honest with you, just because you want that extra bit of power under the right foot, exact performance, etc.
And especially with the 4MATIC all-wheel drive, I think it's going to be very interesting to feel what this feels like on the road.
Well, that's the road holding, but it's also the safety factor. Now, I always talk about safety, okay? So 4MATIC all-wheel drive to me is actually that safety net, where wet roads, dangerous conditions, things like that, to me, that's where that comes into play.
and
Absolutely.
always it's a great safety factor, and
And Colin, are you comfy? Do you feel good?
I'm very comfortable. Take me away, Alan. Take me away.
Yeah. Well, I can't tell you go and sit in the back in this one, but
That
Actually,
might be a little bit difficult.
I think you might fit in the back.
look, if there's 1.5 Allen boot, I'm pretty sure I can get in the back.
Should we try
I
that?
think I need to try. Right, so the point is,
Alan,
I've got to get in the back now, Colin. Now, previous Mooks had a lever that you pull to move the seat. This one's got a nice leather strap. Flip it forward, and the electric motor takes it further out the way. Now, many two-door cars, I've got to contort and twist. The nice thing is, the gap is wide enough for me to actually step in. And that's actually very useful. Now, let's pull it back. Automatically slides back. They used to call this the sit-behind self-test, am I right?
right?
Do you remember that terminology?
I do.
So that seat is set for me. Wow. Can't look at the legroom.
I'm having a look. There's actually a lot more than would initially appear.
Much, much more. And hey, I can sit here with my hat on. That gets a double thumbs up from Alan. Also, nice to see air vents in the back. Okay. And you've got those, you sorted. The Burmester sound system, I see I've got speakers for the back seat as well. You know what?
So, in fact, we could actually leave you there and keep you quiet.
You're never going to keep me quiet. But you know what?
Comfortable at the back. Certainly for a young family.
Young family or when I'm driving, absolutely spot on. No doubt about it whatsoever. Now, the second part of the test. There is a second part.
Getting out.
Getting in was easy. What's getting out like? Hey, you know what? Pretty good as well. No complaints whatsoever.
So thumbs up all round.
Absolutely. This is not quite the selfish car I thought it was going to be.
No, there's definitely more room in the back than it initially appeared when I kind of looked through the windows.
And look how relaxed you are sitting in the passenger seat.
Yeah, and I'm quite a way back, but this is, I could stay here for a very long journey.
Now, I think Justin's got to keep his word about that 6-month test car on the convertible version. Well, amazing stuff, Colin. Mercedes invite us to a secret location, studio, whole setup, camera crew, the works they provide. Justin, you guys have really gone out of your way. And
Glad you enjoyed it.
secret cars.
And two quite special cars.
Yeah.
I really do thank you guys for coming through and spending some time with us. I'm pretty sure you are left somewhat impressed with what we have coming up in the next couple of months.
Definitely. No, there's no doubt about this. I mean, you can see this is. I'm taking. You notice I'm taking control of this one.
I see so.
You know, the old man can have his limo E-Class over there.
Be very, very, very happy with that. No questions about it. Seriously look forward to being able to drive the cars.
Well, that's the next point, of course. And you mentioned something that just to put in here now is they do come with what's become the standard Mercedes full maintenance plan, 5 years, 100,000 kilometers.
Service and maintenance plan is included in the license that we mentioned on both cars.
Okay.
Gents, thank you
Justin.
so much for coming.
Really amazing stuff.
It's been absolutely fun. And we'll see you behind the wheel soon.
And from Change Cars, all things motoring and Motor Matters,
Yeah.
it's goodbye for now.
And I'll see you next time.
Hello, my name is Michael. I'm the owner of Change Cars and the host of the TV show All Things Motoring. I have one mission, and that is to make a difference to the motoring public. Making a difference how? Making sure that you have safe options, making sure that you have knowledge. In that regard, it is my absolute pleasure and privilege to work with Alan Rosenmeyer of Motor Matters. The man with a hat, I'm the man with no hat, he's the man with the knowledge. Thank you for watching.